friends, I hope you're doing well. Lately, I've been feeling a bit low energy, both physically and mentally. So instead of pushing myself to film the video I had originally planned for this week, I wanted to show you some of the self-care practices I do to help myself feel better even when I have very little energy. Low energy looks different for everyone, but I hope that some of these ideas will be helpful to you, or at the very least, just remind you to be gentle with yourself when you're not feeling well. One thing I've been practicing is the idea that I can always try to make my day better, no matter how late in the day it is. In the past, if I had a really difficult morning, I would consider it a lost or a bad day right away and not even try to take care of myself for the rest of the day. But I'm trying to change that. So it's the evening now, and I had a challenging morning and afternoon, and there was a part of me that just wanted to get into bed and scroll on social media until dark. And of course, there's nothing wrong with doing that. We all have days where that is all we have the energy to do. But I knew that spending a little time outside would really help me feel more at peace this evening, so I decided to take a short walk to the creek by my house. On days when I have even less energy, sometimes I will just step outside and stand in the fresh air for a few minutes and feel the sunshine on my face if I can. It's such a simple thing, but it really helps me feel better. Even when I'm not feeling well, I know that it's still so important to eat and nourish my body. So for dinner, I just made a super simple wrap with leftover chickpea salad, and I like to keep frozen meals or canned soups on hand for those days when I just have no energy to make food. I also love to make a whole pot of tea to sip on throughout the evening. It encourages me to stay hydrated when I'm not feeling well, and it's just so comforting. I'm making some chrysanthemum blooming tea I got from a Chinese tea shop, and it's so lovely. While my tea is brewing, I'm taking a quick hot shower and changing into comfy clothes. Then I'm getting right into bed with my tea and watching a comfort movie. Pride and Prejudice is always my go-to. I have TMJ, and I tend to clench my teeth a lot when I'm anxious, and gua sha has really helped me to relieve a lot of the pain and tension in my face, and I like to do it while I watch TV. It's so calming, and it really helps me relax before bed. I've been trying to read instead of being on my phone before bed because it helps me sleep so much better, but when I have low energy, it's sometimes difficult for me to focus on what I'm reading. So I actually love reading children's books or cookbooks when I'm not feeling well. The Brambly Hedge collection was one of my absolute favorites when I was a child, and it still is to this day. I'm also reading a vegan cookbook to get some ideas for food to make when I'm feeling better. And going to bed early is always a good idea. Smoothies are my go-to breakfast when I'm not feeling like cooking because they're so easy to make and they give me a lot of energy, and they're also a great way to make sure I'm eating enough fruits and veggies. I've been making this chocolate blueberry smoothie almost every day the past week. I'll write the recipe below in case you want to make it too, but it's just oat milk, spinach, frozen bananas, frozen blueberries, cacao powder, and some hemp seeds. It's so yummy. It tastes kind of like chocolate-covered blueberries. And finally, when I'm planning my day, I try to honor my energy as much as I can. There are always going to be those unavoidable things that I have to do, but I will cancel events or move them around when I can and make sure I schedule breaks throughout the day. I also like to make a list of fun activities to do when I'm feeling better so I can give myself something to look forward to. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you'd like to share in the comments, I'd love to hear about how you take care of yourself when you're feeling low energy. If you're feeling down today, I'm sending you a big hug. Thank you so much for watching, my friend, and I will see you next time.